Australian Shepherd Blue Heeler puppies, 7 weeks old, $250 each. Call 270-590-1028. A 1989 Ford Ranger pickup extended cab 5-speed, asking $1,000. Call 270-670-7779. For up-to-date listings or to post your own item on Swap and Shop, visit WCLUradio.com and click on the Swap and Shop tab. That's it for today's Swap and Shop on WCLU, your home for local.
Click online at WCLUradio.com. You can submit items and pictures. You can check on contact numbers and browse the huge selection of items added each day. Swap and Shop, brought to you by Glasgow Building Supply, your Anderson window dealer.
Whether you have a little boo-boo or a great big boo-boo, when it comes to your car, who fixes those problems really matters. Shaw's Body Shop in Glasgow is a well-established, reputable company capable of taking care of any size damage to your car. In fact, many major insurance carriers have Shaw's on their preferred repair shop list. What does that tell you? It tells you whether you have a little ding or a big bang. Get it fixed right with Shaw's Body Shop on West Main, 651-5172.
Radio service of Royce Radio Incorporated. This is WCLU Glasgow, WCLU FM Munfordville, Glasgow.
Good morning, everybody. It is 5:58 right now, and on the thermometer, 62 degrees. Thanks for joining us here on the live and local morning edition WCLU. Before we get to the 6 o'clock hour and hear from CBS News, let's tell you the news about birthdays today. Here we go. If I could get this little thing working. All right, first up, we've got Randy Turner having a birthday today. Also, John Debris, April Gravens Klein, Andrea Sharpenstein, Leroy Deckard, Eric Mudd, Patty Bell has a birthday, along with Eli Johnson Hester, Diane Stewart. James Harper is 34 today, and our good as gold person of the day today are Chris and Stacy Poor, who are celebrating their 12th anniversary and extra day because that was yesterday. But we've made them good as gold today, so if you see them around town, be sure you pat them on the back, tell them they're good as gold from all their friends at WCLU and A Little Taste of Texas, where good friends meet for great food and home for the best steaks in town. I'm going to be helping you through your Monday morning as Pops is staying at home trying to get feeling better. And so Angela and I are going to take you through that. We'll have the 6 o'clock morning news coming up in just a little bit with her. Right now, why don't we take a look at your weather forecast for today? We want to tell you that it's going to be a pretty good one, actually. We got sunny with a high of 77, 20% chance of showers, a low around 58 degrees today. Tomorrow, 50% chance of showers, but a high of 71. We'll keep an eye on that for you as we go to Tuesday night at 40% chance. Lows in the 50s. The grass is growing, folks. And Wednesday's going to be sunny and a high near 73 degrees. All right, folks. 6 o'clock hour starts now.
CBS News, I'm Frank Sedapani. A majority of Americans in a CBS News poll out at this hour say President Trump was right to punish Syria for last week's deadly poison gas attack. But CBS's Jennifer DePinto tells us the public has little appetite for anything more than a missile strike.
Only 18% would want ground troops. Half of Republicans would limit involvement to either airstrikes or diplomacy, and Democrats largely would focus on diplomatic efforts.
I'm Vicki Barker reporting live. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson meeting his European counterparts at the G7 summit underway in Italy, where there's broad support for the U.S. airstrikes and a determination to pressure Russia to stop propping up the regime blamed for gassing its own people. Tillerson expected to take that message and a possible threat of new sanctions to Moscow later this week. But the Kremlin's already hitting back, charging the airstrike show it's the U.S. that's unwilling to cooperate on Syria and making it clear President Putin will not meet with Tillerson when he's there. Frank?
Egypt is mourning the victims of the Palm Sunday Coptic church bombings.
There was a mass funeral held in Tanta and Alexandria for the victims. During this process, you could see both Christians and Muslims, Egyptians generally, walking together, holding the coffins up. Also, the Pope, Tawadros II of the Coptic Church here in Egypt, also made an address asking people and urging them to unite in these difficult times.
Reporter Amina Ashraf in Cairo. The attacks left more than 40 people dead and well over 100 wounded. ISIS claimed responsibility. A military transport came within 1,000 feet of Air Force One last evening as the president was flying back from Florida. CBS News aviation safety analyst Mark Rosenker says that was much too close.
You are supposed to stay at least 3 miles away if you are lateral. And if you are at cruise altitude above 10,000, it would be a 5-mile separation.
A big manhunt's underway in Wisconsin for the man who allegedly stole an arsenal of guns and threatened to use them on schools and public officials. CBS's Paula Reed tells us the wanted man, Joseph Jakubowski, sent President Trump a lengthy manifesto.
He expresses grievances against the government and some anti-religious sentiment.
Revolution. It's time for change.
Hours after Jakubowski mailed his manifesto, a large quantity of high-end handguns and rifles were stolen from a nearby gun shop.
Returning space station astronaut Shane Kimbrough and 2 Russians should be parachuting to the ground in Kazakhstan 20 minutes from now. A short time ago, they fired the engine to slow the Soyuz capsule for re-entry.
The burn is complete. It appears to have been spot on.
Four-time Masters runner-up Sergio Garcia is a bridesmaid no more, winning his first green jacket in a one-hole sudden death playoff.
I get to call myself Master Champion. That is amazing.
Ahead of the opening bell, S&P futures are up a half point. This is CBS News.
Don't do what I did and run out. If it's working, don't quit. Why would you stop? Why undo all the good that's been accomplished?
You've got to feed them right for life.
Dynavite is nutrition.
If I ever took Roy off of Dynavite...
No.
When I get to about three-quarters...
When I get down to the bottom of my box of Dynavite...
Oh, no. I've got a couple more scoops.
It's time to place my order. Dynavite.com.
DINOVITE.com.
859-428-1000.
Order a 90-day supply of Dynavite for your dog this week.
We'll send you a bottle of Super Mega Fish Oil free.
Packed with omega-3, DHA, and EPA fatty acids.
Super Mega is great for your dog's immune system, healthy skin, and soft, shiny fur.
Try Super Omega Fish Oil.
Free this week at Dynavite.com.
Just feed your dog right. Use Dynavite.
Dynavite for life.
859-428-1000.
859-428-1000.
DINOVITE.com.
Jews are observing the Passover holiday. CBS News correspondent Robert Berger is in Jerusalem.
The festive Passover Seder meal recounts the story of the Exodus from Egypt. Rabbi Yechiel Eckstein says it's a message for the whole world.
And that's the whole essence of the Passover, that we take this message of God's bringing us out from slavery into freedom
and pass it on to the next generation, as the Jewish people have for some 3,500 years. Robert Berger, CBS News, Jerusalem.
Justice Neil Gorsuch joins the Supreme Court bench a few hours from now, putting the court at full strength for the first time in more than a year. Gorsuch will take his oath of office twice, first privately and then publicly at the White House. Frank Sedapani, CBS News.
Don't do what I did and run out. If it's working, don't quit. Why would you stop? Why undo all the good that's been accomplished?
You've got to feed them right for life.
Dynavite is nutrition.
If I ever took Roy off of Dynavite...
No.
When I get to about three-quarters...
When I get down to the bottom of my box of Dynavite...
Oh, no. I've got a couple more scoops.
It's time to place my order. Dynavite.com.
DINOVITE.com.
859-428-1000.
Order a 90-day supply of Dynavite for your dog this week.
We'll send you a bottle of Super Mega Fish Oil free.
Packed with omega-3, DHA, and EPA fatty acids.
Super Mega is great for your dog's immune system, healthy skin, and soft, shiny fur.
Try Super Omega Fish Oil.
Free this week at Dynavite.com.
Just feed your dog right. Use Dynavite.
Dynavite for life.
859-428-1000.
859-428-1000.
DINOVITE.com.
Want to stay in the know on what's going on with your Glasgow EPB? Just follow us on Twitter at Glasgow EPB or like us on Facebook at Glasgow Electric Plant Board and stay informed about new products, services, and money-saving tips. With a smartphone, you will also have access to constantly updated information during outages. For 50 years, we have been the vital service you depend on daily for your electric, cable, and internet needs, and we hope to provide you even more information and benefits through Facebook and Twitter. Join us today. We are your Glasgow EPB, bringing you the future faster.
Have you checked your retirement plan lately? It's generally a good idea to review your employer-sponsored retirement savings plan at least once each year and when a major life change occurs. If you haven't given your plan a thorough review within the last 12 months, now may be a good time to do so. Have you experienced any life changes? For example, did you get married, have a baby, send a child to college, or is someone in your family experiencing health problems? Any of these changes can affect both your current and future financial situation. In addition, your annual review is a good time to examine the beneficiary designation on your plan account to make sure they reflect your current wishes. If you would like to review your retirement plan, please give Dan Fausch, Sam Dickinson, or Brian Basinger a call at 270-651-2663. Investment counseling since 1854. Securities offered by JJB Hilliard, WL Lyons LLC, member NYSE, SIPC, and FINRA. Investing in securities involves risks.
You know you can depend on WCLU for local news on the air, online, on demand at WCLUradio.com.
Good morning, everyone. It is 6:07. It is 62 degrees downtown. Ray Stajic from the Weather Channel has your weather forecast for today.
High pressure's in. Good-looking start here to a new work week with clear sky and mild weather this morning. We should end up with a good drive in, and for that matter, a good drive home. Mostly sunny, mild, 78 with a southwest breeze. Becoming cloudy tonight, maybe a late night shower, thunder shower, 58. Thunderstorms are likely tomorrow, 68. Those showers will end early tomorrow night. And then by Wednesday, sunshine's back in the mid-70s. And then as we go on through the rest of the week, staying mild in the upper 70s to low 80s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic on WCLU, your home for local.
All right, let's take a look at the current conditions. Barometer reached 30.06 with humidity at 56% right now. Southwest winds at 8 miles per hour. No precipitation overnight. It was basically a calm night after a stormy week last week. All right, now it's time to go to Angela Briggs in the newsroom for a look at local news. Right now, 6:08. Actually, we're going to hold off on the news for just a second and hang on right now. The printer's out of paper, and that just tells you right now, folks, it is Monday. So we're glad you woke up early to get started with us today, because it may take you a few extra minutes to get going, especially when you're looking at coming back after spring break. You know, just a lot to get back in the swing of things. So a lot going on there this morning, and it is no different here at the radio station. We're just like you folks, but nonetheless, we're getting this printer situation so that we can get to your newscast. We'll take a quick little break and come right back.
You're sick and your doctor's office just closed. You injured your finger working in the yard and it's Saturday afternoon. Where do you go? Well, TJ Sampson has 3 choices for you when these and other similar situations occur.
The clinic at Walmart can help with.
TJ Urgent Care at the Pavilion can help with.
And when it's...
Grandpa, are you okay?
You might want to try the emergency department at TJ Sampson Community Hospital.
TJ Sampson Community Hospital. Your community, your hospital.
With WCLU Local News, I'm Angela Briggs. A standoff leads to several felony arrests. Just after 9 o'clock on Friday night, deputies with the Barron County Sheriff's Office responded to Jack Brown Road in reference to information received that Tyler Brandstetter was at the location and he was wanted for a parole violation. After arriving at the scene, deputies noticed a strong chemical odor coming from the home, saw several subjects moving around inside. They were believed to be actively manufacturing meth. The sheriff's office then surrounded the residence after receiving information that Brandstetter was possibly armed with a 9mm handgun. They then contacted the Barron River Drug Task Force, who responded to the scene. Deputies tried to make contact with the subjects inside the home via patrol car PA system, but were unsuccessful for 3 hours. After a window was breached by deputies, the subjects called on scene personnel and said they would come out. After taking the suspects into custody, a search warrant was immediately executed on the home. Materials commonly used to manufacture meth were found inside the home, along with an HCl generator. Also